Exposing Christianity, Part 6. YHVH, Yehovah, the truth about Yahweh, Jehovah, taking the mask off of Christianity. The Judeo-Christian Bible has always used extreme fear as a tool to keep people away from the occult, sorcery, witchcraft, and workings of the mind. In the article below, the reasons are obvious. In order for a spell to succeed, the victim must lack the necessary knowledge, be a good sheep, and just believe. Exodus 22:18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. YHVH, aka Yahweh, Jehovah, is nothing more than a system of Jewish magic. Yehovah, known as the Tetragrammaton, represents the four corners and elements, as does the Inri, along with the four Gospels. These represent the four corners of magic and the four elements that are so important in any magical working. Yehovah, or YHVH, is used extensively in Jewish magic. The Jews stole the Kabbalah from the Egyptians and corrupted it. It's mainly chanted YHVH in different combinations. The Gentile people have been force-fed Christianity in order to strip us of all knowledge and power. Those at the top play both sides against the middle. And what this means is the enemy works from within both sides, each side bashing the other while they both move ahead. This is analogous to a cop who is heavily involved in an open and public anti-drug crusade and secretly sells and pushes drugs unbeknownst to his family and community. Following the Roman sacking of the Temple of Solomon in 70 CE, Christianity was invented by the Jews. The best known is Paul, aka Saul of Tarsus, so they could control the world using the ancient known powers of the mind and the soul. The Jews themselves know the Nazarene is a fictitious character based upon some 20 crucified heroes from pagan pantheons. With the centuries of devout belief in this entity and the psychic energy poured into him through prayer, he has taken on a life of his own. See thought forms. For example, Odin hung from a tree, Set was crucified on a furka, Buddha sat beneath the boa, again, serpent, tree for enlightenment, the list goes on. Most of the character of the Nazarene was stolen from the Persian god Mithra. In working a spell, it is always important a connection be made. In the case of Christianity, all of the former pagan, Gentile gods were bound and replaced with fictitious Jewish deities. The Hebrew Virgin Mary replaced Astaroth. The Hebrew Moses legend was stolen from Sargon. Both were born in secrecy, left in a reed basket to float down the river and adopted by royalty. Hebrew Abraham was stolen from Hindu Brahma. Brahma in Sanskrit means many. The endless list goes on and on. See Exposing Christianity. There isn't anything in the Christian religion that hasn't been stolen from pagan religions, predating it from hundreds to thousands of years. Pagan gods, being a powerful racial memory in the minds of Gentiles, were replaced with Hebrew characters to be slavishly obeyed and worshipped. This set the stage for immense power and control. Christianity has always been nothing more than a tool to remove spiritual knowledge and power from the Gentile population and to keep us from our gods, namely our true creator God, given the name Satan, which means adversary, enemy in Hebrew. Those Gentiles who were priests and leaders were tortured and put to death. The others who did not follow suffered the same lot. And any Gentile, even suspected of having ties to the old religions, was labeled as a heretic and put to death. Of course, the Jews rant and holler concerning the Christian church's persecution of their small communities during the Middle Ages, but this is the age-old playing both sides against the middle. And those Jews at the top who could give a shit care less how many of their own they have to use. Thomas de Torquemada, first Grand Inquisitor of Spain, was a Jew. The Jews have had full control of the Catholic Church, original Christian Church, from the beginning. Most of the Catholic popes were of Jewish origins, such as the late John Paul II, who was born of a Jewish mother, Katz, and recognized as a Jew by the Jewish Orthodox. Through the Catholic sacrament of confession, the Catholic clergy had everyone, namely the Gentile leaders and nobility, over a barrel. They knew their deepest and darkest secrets. The Catholic Church is the bulwark of Christianity. Since the Protestant Reformation, the Jews have also gained control of these sects. The World Council of Churches is another example. The Jews have had a vast pool of psychic energy from which to draw from. The Jews appointed themselves as the chosen of God. The star character of Christianity, the Nazarene, is a Jew and a powerful thought form. The Virgin Mary and her husband Joseph are Jews. The 12 apostles of the Nazarene, 13 makes a coven, again, stolen from the ancient pagan religions, all Jews. In addition, all of the characters of the Old and New Testament were stolen from Gentile characters and replaced as the chosen Jews. So, the average Christian Gentile, ignorant to the clandestine workings of the Jews and the occult, pours more and more psychic energy through devotion and prayer into this Jewish energy vortex, and people wonder how this minority has most of the world's wealth and power. The Gentiles, namely the Christians, have been under a very powerful spell for centuries. They cut us off from our gods, our traditions, and our spiritual and religious heritage through mass murder, replacing our history with nothing but lies, and through fear of the unknown, since all Gentile knowledge was taken out of circulation. Their angelic filth. Most have names with the classic 7 letters, Gabriel, Raphael, etc. These 7 represent the 7 chakras and were used to bind the Gentile gods and make slaves of them, using the Goetia. The Goetic black books or grimoires all originated with the Jews, such as the Key of Solomon and the sacred magic of Abramelin the Mage, and many more. These can easily be found online by typing their titles into a search engine. All originally written in Hebrew, as most Gentiles cannot read Hebrew. All use the Hebrew symbols and chants and direct intense blasphemy against the Gentile gods, who have been turned into devils, demons, and hideous monsters to be degraded. Well, the Gentile gods are no longer bound, and some of those complacent prophecies slipped, such as Azazel being bound until the end of time. I can assure you, he is now totally free. Christianity goes in steps because it is fictitious, it is spiritually unreliable. Certain Christians have at times tapped into this energy vortex and obtained results. Prayer groups and such put forth psychic energy. Deluded Christians are told to have faith. Having faith is necessary for any spell or directed working of the mind to succeed. With Christianity, it is hit and mostly misses. The few and far in between hits keep the deluded believing, unknowing this is not any miracle, but only the power of the mind. The end objective is atheism. The atheist believes in nothing and disregards anything supernatural or of the occult. She is a sitting duck, just waiting to be manipulated by those who possess occult knowledge and power.
This concludes part 6 of Exposing Christianity, YHVH, the truth about Yahweh, Jehovah, taking the mask off of Christianity. Hail Satan.